Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary for Thursday, November the 1st. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody got their, I don't know what the hell I want. Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary for Thursday, November the 1st. My name is Eric Wilkinson, and some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman from CNBC, Fox Business, or even the Wall Street Journal for my commentary on everything from economic to geopolitical and market analysis. Please keep in mind that everything that we talk about in these market commentaries is not a solicitation to buy or sell any of these securities or strategies. At the end of the day, I'm here to teach you some different strategies you can then implement into your portfolios, but please do that in your own way. Also, remember the past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, having that out of the way, let's get it on with some economic data across the pond. We got some final manufacturing PMI numbers out of Japan, and they came in at 52.9, expected to be 53.1, so in line with expectations there. And then we also got Chinese manufacturing PMI came in line with expectations at actually a little bit slightly higher at 50.1, expected to be 49.9. Now, remember, anytime I'm talking about with these PMI numbers, that is to anything over 50 is expansion, anything under 50 is contraction. So that Chinese manufacturing PMI number was expected to come in as a contraction, but it came in as a slight expansion. But, you know, it's something to hold on to just to keep in mind. China looking for contraction there. All right. Then let's talk about Great Britain manufacturing PMI. Remember, again, anything over 50 expansion in the economy. It came in at 51.1, albeit it was supposed to be 53 even. Last month's number remained unchanged. Didn't make any adjustments there, but that headline number slightly missing and coming very close to going into negative territory, right, being below 50. All right, so Challenger job cuts came in at 153.6%. Then Great Britain, we had some official bank rates. They came in unchanged. They left them unchanged, so nothing changed or nothing moving on the Bank of England's monetary policy there. And then we got the ISM, Institute for Supply Management, Purchasing Managers Index. That's our most important number. Remember, across the pond, most of the time we're looking at flash estimates. Great Britain really doesn't follow that, but for the greater part of Europe, they follow flash estimates. Here in the United States, for us, we look to our Institute for Supply Management manufacturing numbers. All right, so PMI came in at 57.7, expected to be 59, slightly lower than expected, but over we have expansion there. And then construction spending came in unchanged, expected to be increasing by 0.2%, and revised last month's number up slightly from 0.1% to 0.8%, so a beat there. ISM manufacturing prices ratcheted up a little bit, coming in at 71.6, expected to be 67 even. And then finally, natural gas storages came in at 59 billion cubic feet build, expected to be a 53 billion cubic feet build. Actually, finally, now we have vehicle sales coming out, total vehicle sales coming out for the rest of the day. So that's an all-day occurrence. You're just going to have to maybe watch Phil LeBeau on Twitter because he's pretty good at getting those numbers out to you as soon as he sees them. All right, on to crude oil, continuing to slide. I've talked about this. I actually thought we were going to kind of hold off on the slide down to the lower six handle, but we're still in the 60s. I think it's going to want to bounce back and forth. 65 is my over-under on. Anything below 65 is a little bit cheap. Anything over 65 is a little bit expensive right now. All right, gold getting a bit of a move today, and gold up $12. Again, actually up more than that. It's up about $18. It was up $12 earlier this morning, but a big move higher. We get down here at this area. I've talked about it. We're just spent a little bit too much time down here, I think. It needs to either start filling in this area or this area here. I don't know which it's going to go, but I don't think gold right now has a whole lot of room to the upside. And nor does it to the downside. I think it's properly priced, to be quite honest. Everything's pretty good right now as far as I'm concerned. All right, bonds moving higher a little bit today, just a couple of ticks. That could be erased in a matter of minutes. I would say that's unchanged for the most part. The VIX coming off by about $1.73. Yesterday I added a ton of option selling, option premium collection strategies where I was selling the options. Anytime we get this volatility this high, you need to take advantage of it. So I was rolling out a bunch of strategies in underlyings that have already had earnings and just haven't seen their volatility come out of these markets. So it's a perfect opportunity to take advantage of that type of situation. So I'll talk about another one I added yesterday, thinking about chilling. And all right, so we got the Dow Jones Industrial Average up about 200 points, just slightly over that. And again, moving it up and away from the point of control. But again, I think that we are going to settle down here for at least a week in and around this area. Same with the NASDAQ. It is pushing above this 38 Fibonacci level. It's got the 200-day moving average just slightly above that. But again, I'm talking about when the Fibonacci lines up this close to the point of control, it makes it really difficult to make it a support and resistance area because that point of control is more of a magnet. So in and around that area, it could easily move back and forth in and around that support or resistance. And then the E-mini S&Ps coming right back to the point of control again today, up 20 points on the day. We can look at the daily chart of the E-mini S&Ps, just really quiet overnight. I can't say that it got long or short, to be quite honest, but on the opening of today and on some of the economic data points that we were getting, we got to move higher as we speak, near the highs of the day, but very quiet. I talked about this early on in the week. European bank holiday today and tomorrow. It's listed on the earnings, or on the economic calendar as a bank holiday for Europe today. It doesn't say it for yesterday or for tomorrow, but tomorrow is a bank holiday for them. It falls in line with our unemployment, so it could still be very busy and maybe even more volatile than normal because of that lack of volume as people try and push those markets around. All right, this is what I was talking about. I decided I needed to get some Netflix so I can chill, and went into Netflix and just sold some puts in there. I thought it was overdone to the downside. I think Netflix has done very well. It's an opportunity, to be quite honest, to get into any of the FANG stocks as far as I'm concerned, so I'm taking advantage of this as well. Just selling puts to get long deltas, and I did it in the December. I sold the 200 puts in there for $1.48. Now those 200 puts are way down here, so I was able to get well away from where the underlying is currently trading and still get a nice thick credit out of those. So $1.50 to be down here at around the 200 level. I think that will easily hold that. I don't think Netflix is going to fall out of bed anytime soon. So taking advantage of the high implied volatility, as you can see here, which allows me to get that far away, which is the beauty in this. So we need to be taking advantage of these type of strategies right now before this volatility really starts coming out of these underlyings. All right, check out my webinar for today. We're going to be doing it on the long iron condor. All right, so I'm going to show you how to build that strategy out to increase your probabilities of success, what type of environment we need, and collection, all of those things. I'm going to go into detail as to what you need to do to set up these strategies correctly. All right, so go to protraderstrategies.com and sign up for that. And if you can't take that, take it easy.